Welcome to the Aftercast. What's that?
And Justin.
Yeah, there you go. Pick it up. All
All
right.
right.
And Wesley.
Come here, little mama. Let me whisper in your ear.
Whisper. I've seen that one. That's an old meme. We're not talking about memes today. Well, we kind of are
Well, sort of.
on the Aftercast. What are we talking about?
We're talking about our favorite gaming characters clashing.
So we're talking about my dad fighting your dad, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your... Okay, you wouldn't tell me before we were shooting.
Of course not.
Who
It
your
would ruin
character
the whole
was.
thing.
Tell me now.
Okay, my character for the character battle, Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
You're destroyed. You don't stand a chance, dude. You won't even see him coming. He'll kill you before you even know he's there.
Oh, man, that's a good one.
So pick yours. Choose your champion.
I don't know. Master Chief goes through a lot.
Oh, he wouldn't stand a chance, dude.
Dude, he's got that armor, though. It doesn't matter.
It just makes his neck easier to snap.
How does it make it easier to snap?
It's all mechanical, dude.
Whatever. Wesley had a good one.
Yeah, Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's pretty good. But like I said before we started the cast, they were both in Smash Brothers Brawl, and Snake's way better in that game, so obviously he would win.
Oh, they were in Smash Brothers.
Yep.
Clearly
Snake
I
would
think
win.
I'm going to pick Yoshi.
Fine, hold up. Then
Yoshi?
I'll substitute.
Yeah, man. Who?
I'll substitute Goku.
He's not a video game character, dude. That doesn't
Yes.
count.
There's only about a dozen Dragon Ball games. So
Yeah, but he wasn't originally from a video game. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ban that character.
Oh, so you're
I'm
the judge
sorry.
now?
Yes, of course. I'm
Banned.
gonna veto that.
Let's see. Just based on skill, like the characters I love are all weenies. Like,
I wonder what that says about Zach.
I love weenies.
Obviously, my character's a huge burly man who's super
I
smart
wonder what that says about
and likes to
you.
kill people. Says all the right things.
Says all the right things. Well, I was gonna say, I think one of my favorite characters ever is Joel from Last of Us, because
he was an asshole.
Yeah, that's why he was awesome. Like, he was great, because he's so terrible.
Yeah.
But he's the main character, so he's so flawed, and that's why I loved him so much. But he ain't gonna fight nobody. I mean, he's gonna fight zombies and people who don't know how to fight. You know?
Yeah, he's not gonna beat Snake.
And if Ellie's not there, then he ain't gonna do nothing.
Snake tears chumps him up for breakfast.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
like
know.
his day job.
Yeah, he's not in there. What about look who I have Mario here.
Okay, Mario was in Smash Brothers too, so we know he loses.
He's not good in those games.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I feel like
Let's talk about Smash Brothers. You know which character gets destroyed the most by Smash Brothers? Like the character that is the farthest from how they should play? Samus.
You're right.
You ever play a Metroid
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
She is not that slow,
I played
man.
Metroid Prime.
She has a gun. She
Something.
shoots stuff. She jumps around super fast.
Yeah.
But in Smash Brothers, it's like she has moon gravity or something.
Nerfed.
It's disgusting. I hate it.
Heavy nerf. I feel like Mario is always just the average character in all those games. Like, even in Mario Kart, he's just okay. But his name's on the thing most of the time.
The thing is, I think Mario doesn't really have a personality, but he is just the average dude. That's why, like, it's cool with, like, Luigi's Mansion and stuff, like, with the spin-off games, they gave Luigi a personality.
Finally.
So, like...
That poor guy. See, I hated him in, oh, man, which one was it? I think it was All-Stars, maybe?
Was it the one where he jumps super-duper high?
Yes.
And he's
whatever that
really
one
hard
was.
to control?
Yeah,
that
like
was
he,
Mario, too.
floats or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, what are you doing?
That's a weird history lesson for you. That game was originally in Japan not a Mario game. It was called like Doki Doki Panic or some garbage, and they thought it would sell like turds in America, so they did a sprite swap and just crammed a bunch of like Mario characters in there.
Really?
Sold like hotcakes, yeah.
Man.
Yep.
We're so dumb.
I know, right? Dumb American. You buy lots of Mario. Well, we did.
We
I
do
guess.
not sanction his accents on this show.
Well, that wasn't even a Japanese accent. That's just like offensive.
I know that's
Asian
how tears
accent.
how bad it was.
Yeah. But I mean, we do the same thing to Japan.
Do we?
Yeah. I can't think of an example of the U.S., but I mean, like for example, when the 360 was selling like hotcakes over here and in Europe, they just were on the shelves forever in Japan. There is a different market over there. They're just interested in different types of games. Yeah, I even heard of a game recently. I think it was on the Xbox 360 called it was Nier. And,
they just had a sequel.
Yeah, it recently had a sequel. The original Japanese version, your main character, your protagonist that you play as, is like a typical teenage JRPG hero.
Yeah.
And in the U.S., we got an old man. And that's the only thing about the plot that changed. Was instead of trying to save your little daughter, In Japan, you're saving your sister. Pretty crazy.
That is weird.
Just some kind of a cultural thing.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay. I still think Master Chief would win against Snake. I think so.
I just don't.
It's the
Master
armor,
Chief
dude.
He would never be able to find him. Snake would just run away and get in a tank or something and kill him. Like,
well, okay,
whatever it
you
took.
can't get a tank though. Like that's
So okay,
It's just straight
So you're
up.
saying Final Destination, no items.
It's saying
okay,
it is.
understood.
They are dumped. This is how I envision it. Right.
Mhm.
I own the world, and all these characters exist, and I take who I want and dump them on an island with nothing, and the island's like 20 feet, and they get
This
to fight.
sounds
to the
like an
death.
awful competition, though.
No, man.
It's like when people compare Batman to Jackie Chan, right? Well, it's like, okay, well, how much time does Batman get to prepare? Okay, is it in a ladder factory?
You have to think of that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. And if you have it just on a plain island, that's so boring.
Why is that boring? You just straight up skill, man. Straight up skill.
Okay, well, all Snake would have to do in that case is just
In which
use his
case-
invisibility camo, right? Call in some air support, have himself get picked up or something. Or if you play the new game, just tie a Fulton to himself. He goes up in a balloon, and then
No.
his team picks him up. And,
No.
and he
There's
goes
no
back to
team.
base.
It's just him.
How does he get there?
It's just him.
How does
I
he get
drop
there?
him there.
How do you
I drop
drop him
them
there?
both
You would never be able to find him to drop him there.
Yeah. What? No.
He's sneaky.
He came willingly. He
Why
wants
would
to
he do
prove
that?
himself. He wants to prove himself.
It's a
my
challenge.
God.
Yeah, man. Come on. Play with me a little bit in this
I
universe.
guess. Okay.
Okay.
He
Master
will do
Chief and
anything
Snake
for
dropped
his
on an
person to
island.
win.
So Master Chief doesn't have his armor. What does Snake have when he goes there? What does Master Chief have? Does he
Okay.
have his armor? No
All right,
weapon.
all right.
See, now here's where you're
getting to the
here's where you're
nitty-gritty.
gonna get me. Because if Master Chief doesn't have his armor, then it's fair.
So if
It could go either way at that point, maybe.
Okay. All right, fine. I'll do it that way.
Then I don't know. I would say, actually no, I'd say it'd have to be Snake because he's probably better. He's probably
yeah.
better hand to hand.
You're
Yeah.
probably
No.
you're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah. If
No.
it's no armor,
Master Chief was
yeah.
not hand to hand guy.
First of all, they were superiorly strong. They're 9 feet tall almost.
They're genetically modified. I
Snake
forgot
beats
about
up genetically modified people all the time. Like that's what
No.
he does for a living.
Professional soldiers that have seen hundreds of combat
Yes.
incidents.
Yes.
that. I do
Did you-
feel like they're
in Metal Gear Solid 3, he beat up a guy who could control electricity, who was like, huge, and he could shoot bullets with his bare hands, just fire them off out of his hand, and he beat the shit out of that guy.
that's
He beats
awesome.
up giant robots
Yeah.
with nothing but a handgun. He's crazy. You can't mess with him.
I don't know. I do agree. Like I forgot about the extensive training that I think I'm thinking gameplay, and then the game he's not all that great with. Like he can punch,
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Right.
That's not bad. But he's not like he's a gun guy. Like obviously,
Same.
yeah. But I don't know. No,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
we'll have
See,
to
you
do
got-
this.
you got yourself.
Master
you got
Chief,
yourself
if
trapped,
you're
dude.
watching, please just contact me, and we'll get you in this fight, and you can just prove yourself.
Well, I think it doesn't matter because Snake's franchise is dead. They killed it by like destroying the director of the game series, and Halo's still going. So Halo
Well,
wins just because he's
I don't
still
think
alive.
Halo's doing so much better. We
Well,
thought
I mean,
he
at
was
least
dead, but
at least they're there.
oh
you
no,
know?
I was so afraid. No way. When they said like he's dead, there's no way, dude.
Mr. Chief, you can't kill Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chief.
You can't kill Mr. Chef,
You
man.
can't kill Master Chef. No
He's
way.
the best, dude. He's invincible.
Man, and then he came back, and I was so disappointed because him and Locke were supposed to have this huge like.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, Locke is another Spartan. They brought back Spartans, right?
Oh,
so Master Chief
God.
was the last one, and then they reinstated it, and they brought him, and Locke is like one of the. I think he's a Spartan. Maybe I'm wrong. If you just comment below if I'm wrong. Essentially, they're supposed to have this big combat, and all it is in the game is they walk up to each other and they fight for like a second in cinematic, and then they're like, "Oh wait, the Covenant. Oh, we have to be friends," and then they're like friends. That's it.
That's good, man. Friendship is awesome.
Friendship's great. Let's all be friends.
I mean, the same kind of thing happened, like the same like ass-pull plot garbage happened in Metal Gear Solid. Turns
Really?
out that, yeah, Snake actually is he's a clone of another guy named Snake, obviously. I mean, clearly. But there were more clones. And they
Nice.
all look different. But they're clones.
Isn't that
I can't explain that. Nobody can explain that.
the definition of clone?
Something about like dominant or recessive genes. I don't think the guy who wrote the plot really understood biology all that well at the time.
You don't have to.
So-
Just write video games.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It was fun, right? So
Yeah.
it's cool.
All right, guys. So verdict is Master Chief versus Snake. We don't really know.
But yeah, we have no idea.
We don't know. But again, if you have opinions,
Just consider
comment
this to
below.
be PlayStation versus Xbox, right? Because that's where they're from. PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
and Xbox. So.
I didn't think that. Maybe we
PlayStation
should've-
wins all the time anyway. So.
That's true. Maybe I can concede.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See ya.